Hello and welcome back. So, some of you may have already seen this, some of you may not, but we actually have the new dragonmaster pass dragon revealed to us, and it is this flowery looking orchid dragon. So, if you were wondering what next dragonmaster pass was going to bring, you know, we've had penguin before, but next time is this orchid dragon. And along with this, we do also have all of the dragonmaster pass rewards that are coming in the next pass. Apparently this has been very slightly nerfed from last pass, which I'm not surprised about at this point. But you'll need to get up to 3,600 points to get the Orchid Dragon parts. Of course, you have to buy the premium pass for it. But at the same time, you can also get the Painting Dragon at 5,600 points, Yarn in a breeding token, and random goodies along the way, of course. But don't let this distract you from the fact that we have also had a teaser for the what appears to be the Chinese New Year event, because DML does have a Chinese New Year event every year, and we did get this post, I believe it was yesterday, where it said, "It seems Ned has stumbled onto an unusual portal sitting at the top of a temple deep within the jungles of Dragonlandia, but who is that waiting on the other side?" So, I guess people are saying that it seems unlikely that there's going to be an ancient event in February because of the Chinese New Year being revealed like this. But very cute looking dragon, whoever that is. It almost looks like Pengu's cousin or something, but I don't know what dragon that is. It looks like a new one to me. So we'll see what dragon that is and what all of this is about. But they did mention specifically it was in the jungle. So we'll see if that has any relevance. But, you know, going back to the Dragonmaster Pass, do remember that the Dragonmaster Pass goes on sale at the beginning of the Dragonmaster Pass period, but if you don't buy it at the beginning of the Dragonmaster Pass, it will end up costing you more money. So if you are going to buy the Dragonmaster Pass, you want to be buying it at the beginning of the Dragonmaster Pass and not at the end, because otherwise you're basically just throwing your money away. Of course, with the Dragonmaster Pass, we do get a lot of questions in terms of what is the best way to finish off the Dragonmaster Pass. You'll see that I haven't finished mine off because I don't really freak out about it too much. I've usually got way more relics than I need. But, you know, this is a good one here, one of the rewards. A blue witchcraft, that's okay, I like that. Apart from that, it was kind of trash, but, you know, the milestones like this one here that gives 3 premium sigil chests are really good. 8k is also really good. Obviously getting 200 gems at 8.5k is really good, and the 9k is not important. That is no food. But like I said, a lot of people always ask, how do you get the points to finish off these Dragonmaster passes if you're someone that's actually focusing on them, which I don't really. I just bought this one because it had the penguin in it. But the best way for you to finish it off is either with the common breeds for, say, Harpy and Elephant now, because they're really, really short these days, or just breeding the Dragon of the Month over and over and over again nets you bonus points, and that is generally how lots of people finish it really quickly. Of course, if we had the old style of Dragonmaster Pass where you could, you know, hatch fire dragons, it would be a different story, and it would just mean that you have to grind that for quite a while, but you know, it is different now, so we can't really rely on that happening. But in general, you know, if you do want to finish it off, just keep breeding Dragons of the Month. And I know you might feel like, especially as a newer player, it's like, wait, breed the Dragon of the Month multiple times? No way! But it is genuinely the easiest way for you to get a lot of points. And some of the Dragons of the Month are super, super easy to breed as well. So Ranger's got quite few possible outcomes, so it's really not a bad idea to try and breed Ranger a few times. Of course, we're going to have Bounty Hunter coming very soon, and I'm sure that the required elements for him will be revealed in the next few days, and that will mark the final dragon required for the yearly collection. But, you know, I guess you can always try it out, see how many points you get. But, you know, that's why they get you with the Dragonmaster Pass, because if you want to wait to see how many points you get, then you're going to end up having to buy it outside of the sale period. And that's how they get a lot of people, because they make you think, oh, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this Dragon Master Pass, so I'll wait. And then you really want the dragon, and then you end up buying it when it's like £9 instead of when it's £3. And the thing is with the Dragon Master Pass, the only other comparable deal for value of money spent is the clam subscription, and the on-sale clam subscription, I should specify. And the on-sale clam is like £3-ish, depends on your platform, because on mobile it's more expensive than PC, but it's around about £3 something, which is what, $5, just under $5, and that's pretty much the best value gem deal you're gonna get in game. All the others suck. And the Dragon Master Pass, when it's not on sale, is kind of iffy. It's kind of ugh. It's kind of not worth the value in comparison to just buying the on sale clam. But if you do buy the Dragon Master Pass when it's on sale, and you get 95% of the rewards, so everything excluding the final one, a lot of people actually prefer the value out of that. So, I would say that if you are going to buy the Dragon Master Pass, you do it at the beginning, but make sure you focus on breeding the Dragon of the Month, which, when you've got events going on, isn't simple. So you might need a second breeding den, lots of second breeding den tokens. But you see in the base Dragon Master Pass, we've got some arena gems, relics of hatching, VIP tickets, a basic sigil chest, we get the premium one at 5,200, double egg relics, enchantment tickets, a few gems, but nothing too spicy. But if you buy the premium version, then you do get the premium sigil chest, the enchantment tickets, 250 gems at 8,100. So this one is 200, in the other one it's going to be 250 for hitting this milestone. So there are some slight changes between this one and the one that's going to be coming up. So do keep those in mind. Take a look at the full image if you want, or pause the video when I bring up the Dragon Master Pass section. But you know, lots and lots of people have been asking me recently about various bundles and things and how to get the most value out of the money that they do spend in game. Because, you know, I'm never going to recommend people buy the loot boxes in game. You're basically just asking to throw your money away, and there's no guarantee unless you spend a lot of money. So, for most people, I don't advise you buying the loot boxes. But what you can do is, if you want to buy the clam when it's on sale, which normally happens once a month to every 2 months, that on sale clam or a Dragon Master Pass can legit keep you going for multiple months because of the amount of gems that you earn and resources that you get out of it. So keep that in mind if you're a newer player that's wondering what to buy in game. I mean, obviously you're going to get some people that don't want to spend any money, and you can pretty much achieve most things in DML without ever having to spend a cent. It's just about spending the gems on the right things. And I could go on and on about things to buy and not to buy with your gems, but the number one thing that I'm always going to say is do not buy the Eternal Fruit Tree. You don't need it. Another thing you do not need in DML, it's basically just a feel-good want, are boss dragons. You don't need boss dragons in DML. The only boss dragon I have is La Fontaine, and I bought him when he was 50 gems on sale like 5 years ago. That is the only boss dragon that I have, and I got him with my existing gems. Obviously, the more bosses you have, the more gold you are going to generate, which means that during gold collection events, speaking of which, there's a gold frenzy on, obviously you're going to get more gold faster. But it's incredibly pay to win. The boss dragons cost an obscene amount of gems. I think I calculated it at one point before we got the new parts of the map, and it was coming out at like a few thousand to get the boss dragons. Obviously I think that was before it was on sale clam was available, but it was a ridiculous amount of money to get all the boss dragons. You do not need them. You don't need them. And the thing is, because they increase the gold that you generate, so it says plus 10% earning rate for all dragons, if you're not logging in to actually collect for that earning rate, you don't actually gain any benefit. So if you're not logging into DML all the time collecting your gold from like a gold vault, or individually clicking every single habitat like the tedious mess that is, you're not actually getting any value out of the boss dragons. And, you know, Eternal Fruit Tree is just a poor decision. It's a poor decision to buy the Eternal Fruit Tree. It is not worth it. In an entire year of having the Fruit Tree, you will not even have enough food to level up one dragon to level 100. It is not worth the investment when even at base level 200 gems would be much better off being spent on portal upgrades so that you can hire your friends' dragons and beat the map faster, or upgrading your hatchery. Because you'll always have use for multiple hatchery slots, I guarantee you. You can get away with 3 hatchery slots with just 1 breeding den, but if you've got 2 breeding dens going, like if you use a relic, you definitely would probably prefer to have 4. I only recently upgraded to 4 hatchery slots because for a long time I just hated the idea of it being so expensive to have to buy the hatchery slots, but you know, I had the gems saved up for a long time. I was like, whatever, we'll finally buy it. But it is a very, very useful thing to have as many hatchery slots open as you possibly can when you're a newer player. Because you're going to get loads of dragons from events, loads of clan dragons, loads of dungeon dragons possibly. And you're probably going to get more dragons than you can actually hatch in time. I know when I started on my my Android account again, I physically could not hatch dragons fast enough. They were just clogging up my hatchery all the time. So that is what you should be buying as a new player. After that, after you get hatchery level 3 as a minimum and portal upgrades, next thing you should be looking at saving your gems for is for the level 3 or the 3rd element upgrades on your dragons, because, you know, if I wanted to awaken Thais Emran's 3rd element, it would cost 99 gems. Save it for that. Or you can also just save it for activating VIP for a set amount of days, because, you know, if you click on VIP, either you can extend VIP by 20 days for 199, or sometimes the whale mark gives 1-day VIP tickets, and you can buy those. But outside of that, you save them for events. You don't need to really spend your gems on anything else. And that is another really common question I get asked, and so many people upgrade the fruit tree and it does not help them. It doesn't help you as much as progressing on the map, because there becomes a certain point on the campaign map where instead of you just waiting for fruit tree to generate, say you were at this fight and you really wanted to keep going, it would actually be more efficient for you, even if you had no energy left, to just refill your energy bar using gems than it would to spend it on the fruit tree. That's how bad fruit tree is. Because remember, the further you are on the map, the more rewards you get for every single fight. And plus every battle that you 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, you get additional resources. And not just that, you also unlock the blue map battles on the map. So every time you progress another stage further on the map than you were before, the more resources you generate permanently. Whereas the fruit tree, you're not actually making any in-game progress, you're just very, very slowly generating a tiny bit extra food, which doesn't get you a lot. I know lots of people heard it from Facebook that fruit tree was great, but it's not. And I'm going to keep repeating it until the day I die, or the day they actually buff the fruit tree. But I thought, since I was complaining about various costs, I would point it out once again to anyone that is potentially making the same mistake. Because if you're free to play, it is super important that you don't waste the gems that you have. That's why I'm pointing it out to you. For you free to play players in particular, make sure you use your gems on the important things and not on pointless, useless things like the fruit tree. Please, and don't waste it on speeding up timers. That's just being impatient. You don't need to waste gems on that. We have relics for that now. Don't do it. Anyway, I'm sure some people are a little bit, feel like they're a little bit on edge from me basically complaining at them. I'm not trying to complain at anyone in particular. It's just, you know, lots of people say, I don't have any gems. I don't know what to do with my gems. Blah, 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 blah. And it turns out that they've wasted it on complete garbage. That's why you don't have any gems, because you wasted it on garbage. So, you know, if you ever want to know more, you can always ask in the comments or join the Discord server. We go through this multiple times a day. nearly, well, every week, every few days usually, if not daily, the reasons why. So, if you ever want to know, feel free to join, but, you know, for now, I do wish you the best of luck with all of your breeding, and if you're still going for Ranger, best of luck with that. Just don't forget, we've got a new dragonmaster pass, and potentially new Chinese New Year event, probably within the next couple of weeks. So for now, I do appreciate you being here, be smart with your gem spending, and until next time, I do hope to see you then.